After a very long wait, one of the best Pokemon ever released is finally coming back, and this time, it's coming back in a fun way. We also have some news today regarding some other amazing Pokemon Go updates, including the Pokemon Legends Z through A event and some updates on the Go Wild area. Buckle up, my friends. I can't wait. And we start today with the news: Mega Rayquaza is coming back. If you remember the last time Mega Rayquaza was in Pokemon Go, it was during a really weird, I forget what they were even called. They were like elite raids. Basically, it was a raid day and you could only participate at in-person raids for Mega Rayquaza, and they were only available for like an hour at a time in certain time blocks throughout the day. It was really annoying, and it was very hard to catch a lot of Mega Rayquaza, especially if you couldn't go outside. It was actually impossible if you couldn't go outside. It wasn't good. Not many people had fun. I think they literally deleted the feature after this event because it was so poorly received, which is great that they listened to us and they're bringing Mega Rayquaza back, but in a much better way through a Mega Raid Day. I'm going to stream the heck out of this. This is happening Saturday, October 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, like any raid day. And fun fact about Mega Rayquaza, you can't just evolve it using Mega Energy. In order to get Mega Rayquaza in Pokemon Go, you have to teach it the move Dragon Descent. Dragon Descent, right? Dragon Ascent. And you do not get this from battling it in raids or from using TMs. You have to use what's called a Meteorite. So in order to get Mega Rayquaza, you need to give it a Meteorite. And there will be a timed research that will give you 1 Meteorite during this raid weekend event. So make sure to complete the timed research, get your Meteorite, because you will need that to Mega Evolve to Mega Rayquaza if you don't already have one, like all of us OGs. And the event bonuses for this raid day event are going to be great. You're going to have 20 remote raids per day from Friday, October 17th at 5 p.m. until Saturday, October 18th at 8 p.m. So this is like, that's 2 days of 20 remote raids. That's perfect. And for those of you who don't want to spend on remote raids, you could spin gyms on the event day and get up to 5 free raid passes for a total of 6 free raid passes on that Saturday. And the best part, increased chance of encountering a shiny Rayquaza. Listen, I got a Shundo Rayquaza pretty soon here. I don't think many of you saw that video. It was amazing. And you now have a great chance to get a Shundo Rayquaza in your Pokedex, because on raid days like this, the shiny rate on a legendary raid is typically 1 in 20. Well, for this specific raid day event and for these raid day events, it is boosted to 1 in 10. So 1 in 10 mega raids, I think, should give you a shiny, which is so great. So really, really good event. There's also a $5 event ticket that gives you up to 8 free raid passes extra from spinning gyms. So a total of 14 free raids on the day. You get a 50% boost on XP and Stardust from raid battles. You get increased chance to get Rare Candy XL from raid battles, which is super cool. So that's kind of a nice little $5 bonus. It's definitely, I would say it's worth it if you plan to go out and about and walk around and do raids, definitely, because you get all those extra raid passes. And this is overall a super fun event. So Mega Rayquaza coming back to the game in a very great way. Finally, I can't wait. Next, we've got the Pokemon Legends Z through A event, because the new Pokemon game is releasing. We're going to be celebrating in Pokemon Go, and these have been some of the best events in the past. We've seen some very, very exclusive and cool Pokemon come out with the release of a new game, and this year we will get nothing! Literally nothing! This event sucks. Let me just read the description from Pokemon Go on this event. Experience Lumio City in the Kalos region in a new adventure with Pokemon Legends Z through A. In celebration of the release of this game, Mega Raids will appear more often in Pokemon Go. Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig will appear in timed research, and avatar items inspired by Lumio City Pokemon trainers will be available in the shop, aka quite possibly the world's worst event ever. I don't want to spend too much time on this, just because I'm gonna complain the entire time. But what is this, dude? This feels like a cash grab. Oh, it feels so bad. Mega raids appearing more often. Okay, I guess that's great if you want to spend money on extra mega raids. There's not even special mega raids or themed mega raids. There's just more mega raids. So that's cool. And the new avatar items, in my opinion, aren't that cool, and they're in the shops. You got to pay for them, kind of like the mega raids. What is the point? I will say, though, you can get Meganium, Feraligatr, Embror with their exclusive Community Day moves on them just by evolving during the event. So that's cool if you want to get that. And I'm sure some of them might be meta relevant in PvP, but that's it. The only really cool like saving grace part of this event is in the timed research. There's going to be free event exclusive timed research with branching tasks. And they're going to give you pretty cool encounters, including Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig with a seasonal special background. So that is kind of cool, and that is like rare, and you can get it shiny, which is cool. But the problem is though, is that this is a timed research, which means you can't grind it. Like, it's not like you can go out and grind field research tasks to try to get a shiny background starter. That would make the event somewhat fun. You can't even do that. What is this? Oh, I think I'm just like especially disappointed here because it's to celebrate a brand new Pokemon Go game. And I feel like anytime we had a new game come out, we would have a cool event to celebrate it, or a new Pokemon or something, a new feature. There's not even spawns. What's the point, dude? Okay, well, that's my rant on that. That's not great. And then now we've got an event announcement for the Go Wild Area 2025, Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. It's going to be released first at the Japan event and then globally after that. If you are going to the Japan event, you can actually get Shadow Cresselia, Shadow Darkrai, Beware wearing a Wilderness Cape, and Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, all with the chance of having a location background, which is super exciting. So if you are going to be at that in-person event, that location background on these things, so rare. Also, specific Pokemon during this event will be getting specific moves, so this is pretty relevant to you if you like PvP or PvE, and these are good. For example, Galarian Rapidash can get Wild Charge, Gardevoir Synchronoise, Absol Brutal Swing, Garchomp Earth Power, Hydreigon Brutal Swing, Primarina Hydro Cannon, Beware with the Wilderness Cape can get Drain Punch, Corviknight Iron Head, Obstagoon Obstruct, and Meowscarada Frenzy Plant. Then for the global event, we will have Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, which is great. It can be shiny, and you can get a special background on Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Obviously, it's not a location background, but it's still like a cool special background. Oh, and you can also get the special background on the Shadow Cresselia, Shadow Darkrai, and Beware with the Wilderness Cape. So the Go Wild Area event is going to have a lot to hunt. We have the mighty Pokemon in the wild, and this year is going to be really good for mighties. I know there's like Tyranitar in there, which is super exciting. And then we've got other cool things like the backgrounds on the legendary Shadow and Gigantamax Pokemon. So that's a cool and quick update on Pokemon Go. Update on the YouTube channel, by the way. I'm sure you've noticed we have not been uploading many videos here. Honestly, that was kind of unintentional. We had some videos that we planned that just kind of didn't get made. To be honest with you right now, Pokemon Go is a little boring. I'll say it. I'll say it. And it's not because there's nothing happening in the game. It's just for whatever reason, dude, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with Pokemon cards, a lot of fun with this other business that I'm doing and other content that I'm making. Personally, for me, less excited about Pokemon Go right now. So just know that I want to be making more videos, and we've got some exciting ones coming up, but I've been kind of just taking a little bit of a hiatus to focus on other things, businesses, content. There's a lot happening in my life. I got engaged recently. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm now engaged to the beautiful Sydney Goodman. So that's very cool. So that also happened. So I've been doing some other things outside of Pokemon Go, but level 80 comes out this month. It is October. I think it's going to be a great October. So I hope you're excited about it. And just know we will have a lot of content around level 80. I will definitely be trying to get to it as fast as I can. We'll obviously have some new account videos, which will be very cool, and a bunch of videos planned for later this month. Halloween update event, all these new raid bosses, or these new raid events. We'll do stuff around it. I've been uploading on this channel here, by the way, Mystic7, for almost 13 years, which is probably older than some of you, which is kind of crazy. I'm like Unk status now. So I definitely have had seasons where I go in and out of uploading. So I'm sorry if it feels like this channel has been getting like completely abandoned because we're still here. We're still making content, just trying to figure out what we want to make videos about, because I think that YouTube is changing and Pokemon Go is changing and what people like to watch is changing. So we're trying to adjust for that. And we, again, have some video ideas for the coming months that we think are going to land really well and I think you're going to enjoy, and they're going to be great. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you're excited, and I'll see you all in the next video.